Hello, sir. Could you please tell me your name?
William Horgan.
And can you tell me what kind of an injury you have?
Auto injury.
And what's your diagnosis?
T13, CF46. Is that what you want?
I just want to know what kind of an injury you have to your body, sir.
Spinal cord injury.
Okay. And could you tell me, do you fall under health insurance coverage under Michigan's no-fault auto, or is it Medicaid?
No fault auto.
And do you find those benefits are adequate for you?
The no fault auto? Oh yes, by far.
And could you tell me a little bit about how your injury has affected your life?
Well, I used to run a crew of so many people, and now I basically sit in my bedroom and watch TV because of the pain. It's too excruciating.
You have a lot of problems with pain?
Extremely a lot of problems with pain.
Now, you don't look like you're in a lot of pain now. Are you getting good pain management?
Yeah, I have a crew of people behind me that set me up. I also have an intrathecal pump that pumps medication throughout my body every hour, every minute, for 24 hours a day.
What's an intrathecal pump?
Oh, it's about
Tell me about that.
hockey puck, about this big, as thick as a hockey puck. And they put medication in it, and it runs off of batteries. And kind of weird to say, people don't believe it, but I could show it to you. But basically, 24 hours a day for the month, it keeps pumping me full of medication.
And does no-fault auto cover that?
Yeah, no fault auto covers it.
Do you know if Medicaid covers that?
No, they asked me to check into it at one time to see if it wouldn't. I think they laughed or something, I'm not sure.
So they laughed at you when you asked?
They didn't even know what it was, or even what it was.
So Medicaid does not cover your pain therapy?
Oh, no, not the pump or even some of the pills that I have to take.
All right. Now, we know that Medicaid does not cover long-term medication or long-acting medication like OxyContin. We know they don't cover fentanyl or baclofen. Do you use any of those medications?
All of them, except for the OxyContin. I do use baclofen for overriding, pain overflow. And I used to use fentanyl, but I finally got off of that. But that was in my pump.
What medications are in your pump?
Baclofen, fentanyl, and baclofen, and oxycodone. Hydromorphone, yeah.
And Medicaid doesn't pay for those. If you didn't have this intrathecal pump, Mr. Horgan, how bad would your pain be?
Oh, it's astronomical. I was working out in a program that I was in, and I scared everybody, even the doctors. A spasm came along, and I pinned myself up against the wall, screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs for 20 minutes straight. They finally had to give me a shot to calm me down. And basically knocked me out.
And how long did you live like that before you had the intrathecal pump placed?
Oh, for quite some time. And then Dr. Lawmakers saw me at RIM and talked to me about it, about the special little pump, and if I would like to be a candidate on it.
And that worked out for you?
Oh, drastically.
Now, you know there's a bill that's introduced in the Michigan House of Representatives right now. It's House Bill number 4936.
I saw that on TV.
And if that were to pass, how would that affect your life?
I wouldn't have a life, basically, because they want to take all that stuff that I get now away from me. And a lot of people like me. Because I don't understand why. But a lot of people now that have been viewed as people like me couldn't walk, and now they can walk. I'm still kind of hoping for that, but I doubt it.
So this bill is something that you don't feel is good for you as a patient or anybody else who's a patient like you?
Oh, no, not at all. And for anybody else for that matter. If they get in an accident, or their child, or anybody in their family, if something happens, God forbid, they find out real fast, you know, what happened, where everything went. Because you go broke awfully fast.
Thank you, Mr. Horgan. May I have permission to share your video with the public?
Oh, by all means.
Thank you.
Sorry.